Hi Bainbridge Island, I'm Blair King, City Manager, and this is the weekly update for the week ending May the 6th, 2022. At its last meeting on April the 26th, the City Council voted to enter into an agreement with the Bainbridge Island Metropolitan Parks and Recreation District to locate a new sail float and attach it to the city's dock in Eagle Harbor. The existing sail float in Eagle Harbor, owned and maintained by the Park District, needs to be replaced. The Parks District conducted a study and concluded that the environmentally superior alternative was to connect the float to the city's dock. The city concurs and concludes that this is a safer option versus shuffling young people out to the existing float. The district is now seeking grant funds to construct the new float. The agreement between the district and the city will help strengthen these grant applications. Speaking of the city's dock, Tammy Allen is the long-serving city harbor master. Tammy is well known to the boating community. We have a profile on Tammy that we would like you to watch.
So I get that question a lot. Like, first, I didn't know we had a harbor master. Then, what does the city have a harbor master? So they assume that I manage all the marinas. Those are all private. I manage the waters of the city. A big part of it, I find, is it's social work. It is helping the owners of the vessels deal with their vessel. It's code enforcement, yeah. So anything that's floating that shouldn't, or not floating that should. And so I'll get calls for oil spills, vessels adrift, lost and found vessels. I'll get the complaints, vessels speeding, vessels misbehaving, vessels in trespass, abandoned vessels, and then all the visiting vessels, the ones that are exactly where they should be, and we want them to come back. We're heading down to the dock. The Salish Sea Expeditions needs a dock reservation. You are in Waterfront Park, Eagle Harbor Waterfront Park, the public dock. This one, I talked to the owner yesterday. It submerged, so they're going to try to get it out and pickle the engine and get it running again. This month of April, 4 groundings. It's back to the education of the boat owners that they can't really just leave boats unattended at anchor. It's like leaving an RV rolling slowly downhill. It's going to run into something eventually. So anything that's in the waters of the city, and that's halfway to the next city. So halfway to Seattle, halfway to Brownsville, halfway to Blake Island, halfway to Indianola, President Point, Jefferson Head. So it's 53 miles of shoreline. It's a lot of water. Oh, Colleen, you want to be on the end now, right? We have our police boat, and we have a harbor master boat, but we also have harbor stewards, boaters and shoreline property owners and neighbors and people that have lived on the island that are just willing to call me to say there are 4 rafts tied together and they've just landed on the South Beach or something like that. I was a cruiser, lived aboard. I'm a captain, I'm a 100-ton captain. I'm a sailing instructor, scuba instructor, so I need to be near the water. I play fiddle with my partner Claudette, now my wife, now that it's legal. Fiddle and accordion, and we play as much as we can. My top safety tip is plan for your own rescue or plan for your own safe return to shore. And we're looking for a wonderful summer, and we hope to see you on the water.
At its meeting on April 28th, the Planning Commission recommended approval of the site plan for an 82-unit residential development located at 550 Madison. 13 of the 82 units will be set aside as affordable housing for low-income individuals. The remaining 79 units will be developed as market-rate housing. A grant agreement has been drafted but not yet finalized to provide $2 million from the City of Bainbridge Island to Housing Resources Bainbridge to subsidize the affordable housing units. The project now awaits final approval by the Planning and Community Development Department. The Police Department hosted a No Questions Asked prescription drug take-back event on Saturday, April the 30th. 62 pounds of drugs were dropped off at the police station for proper and safe disposal. This event is organized by Drug Enforcement Administration to keep prescription drugs out of the wrong hands and safely dispose of them versus flushing them into the sewer system. If you have any unwanted prescription drugs, feel free to drop them off in the bin at the police station at any time, or people can participate in the next Drug Take Back Day, which is this fall. Annual flushing of the water system is performed in April, May of each year to remove trace materials, mostly iron and manganese, from the water lines. Although iron and manganese do not pose health concerns, they can create aesthetic issues, affecting the taste, clarity, and color of the water. The lines are flushed with water pushed with force from fire hydrants that scours the pipes and removes sediment. This year's flushing operations are being led by Key Yeti with help from Adrian Ekstrom and Tino Politi. At its upcoming City Council meeting on Tuesday, May the 10th, the City Council will get its first look at 3 different options for the bundled Madison Avenue project. On March 23, 2021, and later dates, in order to save money and decrease disruption, the City Council approved bundling several different elements of capital improvement programs for the Madison Avenue corridor, from Winslow Way to State Route 305 into one project. On December 14, 2021, the City Council approved a professional services contract with Tool Design to provide engineering and design services. The projects proposed include a sewer line replacement, street reconstruction, sidewalk widening, and new protected bike lanes. The plans were previewed last week, April 26, at a lightly attended virtual open house. After being disrupted due to the COVID pandemic, the Bainbridge Island tradition of the Grand Old 4th of July is coming back in just a little under 3 months. Bainbridge Island will again celebrate the 4th of July in our own unique style. The special event application has been submitted by the Chamber of Commerce for the parade, street fair, and a car show. The 4th of July will include a pancake breakfast, Bainbridge Youth Services fun run, live entertainment, kids pony rides, and a giant slide. Plans are also waived for the July 3rd local street dance and the Rotary auction and rummage sale on July 2nd. July 4th falls on a Monday this year, so plan on having a family, fun-oriented summer holiday weekend. For news and information, please check out the City Manager's weekly update online at bainbridgewa.gov.